America said, how do I forgive myself after letting a man disrespect me? Well, it's really interesting that, and I literally last week had an entire session about self forgiveness and dating with my clients. And one of the things that I was saying, I'm not going to give you all the tea, but I will share this. If you are Black, a lot of our culture is rooted in shame, right? So, culturally speaking, historically speaking, anytime anything has been done to you, it is always your fault. Even when you're a kid, you shouldn't have been running in that house. That's why you fell. Or you shouldn't have been out late that night. Or what have you. So part of like unraveling this shame, right? And self-blaming is understanding that context. That's number one. Number two, he's the one that did something wrong. My question for you is, did you step away when you found that disrespect or did you stay? Because if you stay, then we have a boundary. We have boundary work to do. Yeah. We're learning. We're all learning. Because how we were raised, and this is also for my Latinas in the room as well, did not serve us for healthy relationships moving forward in our adult relationships, in our adult lives. So it is very important for us to really, really give ourselves grace. A lot of us are dating based on the little girls that we were. I say this all the time, and I will say it again. Whatever traumatic experience happened for you while you were growing up, that's probably the age that you are showing up in your adult romantic relationships. So, for example, when I was younger, my dad abandoned my mom and I when I was like 8 or 9. So, for the very long time, I was emotionally 8 and 9 years old. So, in the chat, let me know how old you were so that we can start to forgive ourselves around some of the mistakes, challenges, conditionings that we had. 5, 10, 15, 9, 6, 7, 8, 8, 11, 16, 13, 8, 6, 5, 12, 8, 8. So, when you think about this age, and this is very important, would you still shame that little girl at 8 years old for letting someone disrespect her? Pretty sure you wouldn't. Yeah. So you gotta know, I'm giving you some of my client stuff, honey. Y'all better be thankful. You got to know that you gotta be okay with that 5-year-old girl not knowing. You would never shame her. You would say, it's okay. It's okay. You're safe now. Let's learn from this. Am I right or wrong? You would say, you didn't know any better. You would say, let me teach you how to do it better next time. Let me make sure that you're safe. That's what you would say. In the chat, let me know what you would say. What would you say to her? What would you say? Would you say, I can't believe that you let this happen? No, you would say, he knew, but you didn't. You would say, it's not your fault. You would say, you were not taught correctly. You would say, you didn't do anything wrong. You would say, you're worthy. You would say, it's okay, you will be okay. You would say, you're safe. That's what you would say. You would say, it's okay, I got you. You would say, you are safe now and I'll protect you. You would say, it's okay, you deserve better. Right? I'm literally just reading the words that you are saying to yourselves. That's what you would say. You deserve love without suffering. Yeah. 100%. Someone said, how do you balance grace with accountability? A 5-year-old can't be accountable for anything. And if you are emotionally 5 years old in a relationship, you can't hold your emotional self accountable.